You should probably bring Dave Smith in at this point. He could defend his craft, his cohorts.
They always have a bottle of water, too. They're always like, gotta stay hydrated.
Oh, I need my water.
Wawa.
Well, you didn't bring me a tall boy.
How you been, Dave?
Why do you always have to have water?
You.
I don't know. I'm dehydrated and considering a new career over the last few minutes.
After that,
you know me too well to put me in this category of comics afraid to say no. Legion of Skanks was this close to being called Legion of. Okay,
wow!
It was a 50-50 shot, and Jay pushed us over the edge.
Jay was the tiebreaker.
I got to say though, I do agree with pretty much everything you're saying.
Well, you kind of pulled me into comics when I met you at the
stand-up
in New York.
Yeah.
I was like, these guys are cool. I like comics. So then I met Gomez, cool. And then I started meeting all the other little turds.
Yeah, the little turds.
You guys don't even own one testicle between all of you.
Yeah.
Well, Gomez is pretty balls out. I mean, that guy is.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
Gomez
okay.
I'm sorry.
I started to dip into the rest of the
rattlesnake.
You know what it is? Because like when I got into comedy, it was like who we looked up to were like all the O&A comics who you guys would have on and the tough crowd guys.
Yeah.
It was all like Patrice and Attell and like those were like and it was like, oh, this is awesome. You can just say whatever the you want.
Yeah.
And it transitioned, just like the whole country kind of transitioned to being all dominated by like left-wing pussies who are all, it's
feminists.
It's a weird watch.
Batman guy, Mike something with red hair. He's super into Bernie and Hillary and stuff. Ugh. He's just like a vagina.
Who's that?
Oh, Mike Lawrence. Yeah.
Mike
I like
Lawrence,
Mike. He's a friend of mine, but his politics will make you fucking
Probably
vomit.
wears panties.
Yeah. Well, that's the toughest part to get past. Even if a guy's funny, if it's just like pounding the politics thing on stage.
Oh, yeah, man.
It gets really bad. You're just like, shut the fuck up, all right?
And it's like, I think it's almost like impossible to be funny with the left-wing these days because funny has to have this like kernel of truth to it, and it's like
and
if
the edge to it, and some fucking it's gotta hit you in the face and be a little offensive, and like to sit there and feel like you're being lectured, like, who voted for Trump? What a bunch of fucking idiots. And now you're sitting there like, yeah, I paid for this?
And there's a million funny things about Trump. I mean, Trump his existence is hilarious. But
hilarious.
It's like if you're so consumed with anger, you can't like get to it, you know?
And you willfully ignore his jokes. Like when he said, well, I could do with some global warming today. Then you have Stephen Colbert saying, he thinks because it was cold one day that global warming doesn't exist.
Yeah.
He wasn't creating a dissertation for his PhD in environmental science.
Trump is
a quip.
He's the only funny president in my lifetime. Like he'll do. You remember when they Mike Pence was at that play and they like booed him, and Trump tweeted the next day. He goes, the theater should be a safe space. It's like, oh come on, man, he's being hilarious.
He's fucking around, right?
Of course, yeah.
He loves it.
Remember when Ariana Huffington said the Huffington Post is only going to report on Trump in the entertainment section because it's not going to be politics, and he goes, didn't your husband leave you for a man? I think you made the right choice.
Hi, this is Anthony Cumia.
And hello, I am Gavin McInnes.
Together, we're Compound Censored.
And we'd like you to subscribe to our network that has more fantastic content you could shake a stick at. Use this promo code for a one-time super offer.
Do it. It's uncensored and oh so entertaining.
Says this shit.
Bam, bam.
Like the president is saying shit that regular, like
we would say,
Joe would say on a job site.
Yeah.
And they do not know how to deal with it. I was watching the news this morning, and again, Trump is just all over it. I recall, and I think everybody remembers, do you remember like even the Obama administration way back then and every administration before Obama? Sometimes the president would disappear from the news for 3 days, sometimes a week.
Yes.
Like you would, and then all of a sudden he'd sign something or go somewhere and you'd be like, oh, the president, I remember, yeah. Like a week, not an hour goes by without the news on Donald Trump. And this has been since he announced his candidacy. Every day, every hour, Trump, 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 Trump. And I'm thinking back, like, I don't remember any president getting this kind of coverage ever.
Even if he goes golfing, like, that's the news story.
That's
like
the
Trump
news.
went
They
golfing.
would disappear. The president is returning from Camp David Friday. And you're like, I haven't heard about him since Monday.
Right, and the news would be something boring, like Clinton tried to have a thing with Yasser Arafat.
Right,
Didn't
yes,
work out.
yes.
Oh, well, same business. With Trump, it's like he's moving the fucking embassy to Jerusalem. Palestinians are freaking the fuck out. Explosion.
Shitholes. He said shithole.
Shithole. And then it's a whore getting paid 120 grand. Like,
God, I love the shithole comment so much. And I don't even think he said it.
So good.
I don't think he
I don't
said it
think
because
he-
like,
doesn't matter.
like 80% of the people at the meeting were like, he didn't
Doesn't
say anything
matter.
like that. He's talking to these fucking Democrats and half the Republicans who just hate him. He knows he can't just like say, but it's like the idea that like all these people are like, oh my God, he called Haiti a shithole. It's like, okay, let's just say tomorrow agents came to you and were like, you have to move to Haiti.
Yeah.
And live like the average person in Haiti.
no, let me get my passport.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man! You can't call Haiti a shithole. Have you seen pictures of Haiti? That earthquake made it better. That's how bad Haiti is.
It's a shithole. It's the perfect description.
definition.
We've called it that. Oh, that place is a shithole. Oh, you want to go to this club tonight? We'll go. Fuck that. That's a shithole. Let's go to another place. Like, it's a way we say this place sucks.
Yeah.
I don't want to go there. It's a shithole.
It's like, God forbid the president spoke the way everybody else does, you know. And then of course they'd be like, oh, he's racist, and it's like, no. Racist would be if there was like an advanced first world country that was black and a shitty white country, and he called the black one a shithole. Like, it's only about the color of
What
their
is
skin.
that country you're talking about?
Yeah.
Is it in Black Panther, the movie, Underground? Are you talking about Xanadu?
Well, there's a few Asian ones that are doing pretty good.
We have that one. You want to? We were talking about Gavin's set at the stand. Do you want? Want to?
Gavin,
see
by
it?
the way, I was there. You bombed, all right? You did
Wow.
bomb. It was great that you pulled your dick out.
It's a weird definition because I was hilarious.
No, that's not what a bomb is.
That is,
a bomb doesn't matter how funny you think you are. A bomb is judged purely off audience reaction.
Let's take a look.
Not the most applause I've ever heard in my life.
Well, there's some laughs.
Probably because I'm racist. Which is weird because I was kind of racist. That you weren't excited about a racist coming on the stage. Which is prejudice. Which is what you're mad at. It's kind of fucked up. Like, you guys are bigoted towards bigots. And another bummer about this imminent set is the abuse that Foreskins just got.
Now, this is off the dome.
It's nothing to write home about, but it does. It does look like an elephant's trunk. It is a lot of skin. But it's like when you go camping, you bring a lot of stuff with you. So if it gets cold or if there's an emergency, like your penis
it's going pretty good.
I likes
the
it.
skin goes,
You're
"All right, I got
welcome,
this, I'll
world.
cover you, I'll
Comedy
cover
is
you. I'm
easy,
out.
and stand-ups suck.
The head comes out of the top, and I've been fucking my wife for a long time, and I just realized how to fuck with a foreskin. And what you do is you take the sort of top of the balloon and you put it in the labia, and then you just sort of go. And you Trojan horse it into the pussy. And I'm fucking, and I'm like, this is awesome. And I realize, oh my God, this is what God designed. And these fucking Jews, who are supposed to be the chosen ones, reversed God's amazing plan. I'm 45. I figured this out, I think, 3 months ago. And my wife would be like, I'm not really in the mood. And I'm like, actually, we're fucking right now. And she's like watching Downton Abbey on her iPad and goes, we're fucking right now? Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Off the dome.
I take it back.
here's
It's better than I
another
remember.
Yeah, your brain
this sort of
brainwashed you
foreskin
because
balloon rape.
you realized I just blew up your whole
No
trade.
UTIs. Because when you're married, first of all, older women don't get wet. But older women married to me are like the fucking Sahara Desert of pussy juice. So I have to be like,
watch it.
"Come on,
I'm going to put that on YouTube.
At your leisure, you should put it on YouTube. That's
Stan told me I can never show that, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't. I did.
Yeah.
But I'm just showing, that's how outraged they were.
Well, they can't do anything to you. You're already banned.
Yeah.
They can't ban you again.
Sue me, I guess. They say it's bad for their logo to have a penis there. It's kind of harsh on the old. Like, my dick ruins their brand? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Not that bad.
Who's the guy on the picture on the stand?
I believe that is Mike DiStefano.
Oh, is it? Mike?
The late Mike DiStefano.
Who's that?
He was a comedian who died a few years ago.
Oh, yeah?
Died like before they
have
opened the club.
logo for a comedy club. It'd be Lenny Bruce
Yeah, who
Richard
fucks
Pryor
up
or something.
Who fucks up the logo more, a dead guy for comedy or a dick? Like, I think the dead guy is a little more depressing than a fun-loving dick.
He's clearly a failed comic. No one's heard of him. Mike DeSanto?
It's the war against foreskin.
Yeah.
Continues.
They're a great design. And it's not just Jews, Muslims, and Americans. The guy who invented Kellogg's cornflakes, Dr. Joseph Kellogg, thought, kids are beating off too much. Let's make it less fun. And then he brought circumcision to America.
Why is it less fun?
Well, I don't want to bum you guys out, but when you have a foreskin, you're beating off, your head's much more sensitive. Like, if I touch my head, it's like touching an eyeball. I go, woo, Jesus. So it's very sensitive. So it feels really good.
Because it's not rubbing against everything all day.
You guys could I could run over your dick with an ATV right now. You wouldn't even notice.
Please do. That's a little foreplay.
Use your dick to sign my coffee table.
Don't try to sweet talk us, Gavin.
I still might. The show's not over.
Oh, my God. I've been watching the news, and this morning I saw something pretty interesting. I guess now the Justice Department, Homeland Security, wants to start prosecuting the leadership in sanctuary states and sanctuary cities. Like politicians that will not adhere to the laws of the land and start turning over information on people that are breaking the law in their states and cities can be held liable and be prosecuted. Now, this again, especially for, I'm sure Dave doesn't like this, being the libertarian kind of thing.
Well, it's a bad solution, because the better solution would be like, oh, okay, your states can be sanctuary cities, but then some other state can be like, you take all of them, and then let these fucking blue states have what they want.
So you're saying one state should be able to go, yeah, we're going to kick all of them out. You could
that's
send
not
them
a
to San
country
Francisco
anymore. Now that's
Yes, exactly.
So that's what you want. Do you want no borders? What are you,
No. I
haven't seen one of those books.
No, that's not like my take at all. I mean, I think like under some ideal situation, we'd have no welfare, everyone could have a gun, and we could have private borders.
We could do
but
that.
I don't think that'll work today.
Before we can do that.
No, that just drives them in. That just fucking drives them in, man.
Exist, my friend. The Middle East.
Well, that's a lot. All right, that's a lot of nuking.
Yeah.
It's going to take a month.
There is something about states' rights and the United States of America that I think directly conflict with each other. The country as a whole, America, has to be America, and the only reason it is that we all have this basic ideology. We all have this basic sense of good, evil.
Yeah, but that's over. You know that.
Some national
No, we're
pride.
still fighting to get back to the Constitution.
But
okay, so back to the Constitution.
But he's closer to being right than you are in this case. Yes, it is.
Sanctuary cities aren't in the Constitution.
Just about over.
You can't have town hall meetings in Spanish. They're abolishing drunk driving laws.
What's in the Constitution is the 10th Amendment, which basically says that anything that's not explicitly granted to the federal government falls to the states. Now, I guess you could make an argument that immigration is a legitimate constitutional, executive power, but I don't know. I mean, if some state wants to say they're not deporting people and you think that's going to fuck over the state, then okay. Like if California, if 80% of the people there want fucking single payer, let them go bankrupt.
But it fucks up the country. And
it's not America anymore.
You can't just have a state. Let's say you have a state that wants to just set up the entire state coal-burning furnaces, just blasting fucking air like back in the industrial age, the beginning of the industrial age out there. You can't just say, well, that isn't affecting the state next to it or this one. Sure,
so then there's an issue if you're like fucking over the state, like if you're poisoning the next state's water, then they have like a lawsuit.
Poisoning the next state with Mexican.
But like with pot, I get what you're saying, because pot doesn't change the country. Yeah. But these sanctuary cities are fifth columns where they write new laws.
But the problem,
speak a new language, they become little Mexico.
This is already over. I mean, look at California. Look at like these states. It's already happened, man. They're already there. You're not going to be able to round them all up and kick them all out.
I'm not giving up.
I don't want to give up,
my friend.
You'll cause more damage.
I don't want to give up, but it looks so grim. It looks so grim. When you talk about things like everything that we have, that we hold dear in the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, it's based on the fact that we're all Americans and we all have a common thread through us where we understand each other. We even if we're from different cultures, we understand what America is. When you're being judged by a jury of your peers, you need people that understand and respect the judicial system, that are going to understand and respect what you did and where you came from to judge you. Once that's gone and someone's sitting in a jury box that has no clue or respect for you and your life as an American, we're fucked and done.
Oh, I agree with you, but I think we have that problem like right now.
I do
no
too.
matter what. But here's the thing, right? The reason why immigration did work historically in America is because there was no fucking welfare, and if you didn't hack it here, you had to go back.
Gotta leave.
That's the only way you can have immigration that works. It's kind of like join this culture.
Go to Washington and tell people that.
Well, that's
go on the news and tell people that, Mr. Racist guy.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what you'll be called.
We had a fight last night with Artie downstairs.
Awesome.
These paparazzi.
Artie is in no condition to fight.
And they're taking pictures of Artie, and he's dressed like a Mad Max character with his Mickey Mouse, his weird mullet, and his army coat. And you can run, but you can't hide. And the paps are taking pictures of him. Okay, you got your pictures. And then we go, all right, boys, that's enough. And then they go, no, this is a public place. He can be photographed. And I go, no, I'm not talking about the law. I'm talking about common decency.
Common decency,
yes,
great.
He is a public person.
I love it.
But as far as common decency goes, we're done. You can leave now. And then they're like, no, this is all right. And it's two people. And I go, wait a minute. You're immigrants. Why are you here? I had to bring tons of jobs to come here. I go, what was your pitch at the border? We would like to harass celebrities, please. With cameras. Okay, come on in. We need more of you.
I need you to buy me a camera. It doesn't even come with the camera.
When Artie gets out of rehab and he's trying to get his footing again, I want to go in his face. Oh, good. Yeah. Come on in.
Yeah.
So I go, how did
This guy sounds like a Muslim Anthony Cumia. I like it. Just said that. Do you think he went on a Twitter storm? Like he was like, these white people are out of control.
People. And I was just in Times Square with my camera.
I go, he goes, you think I'm an immigrant? And I go, yeah, it's pretty obvious.
You better be.
Yeah.
It's far worse if you're not an immigrant. Like if
you grew up in a box? How did you not learn English? And then he snaps. He turns purple. He just goes, fuck yeah! Thinking we'd go, ooh, and we started laughing.
Let's laugh at him.
Who put a quarter in you?
Awesome. That is awesome.
And he gets in his car, and then we start photographing them in their car, and he's showing me his press pass. It's laminated. I go, ooh, you got a laminated picture of yourself. And I swear to God, I cannot believe this, but as I was taking pictures of them, the guy in the back goes, this is harassment.
Oh, fuck. And scene.
And scene.
And scene. Woo! That was a great...
I know, it's like a children's story. It wraps up. So I'll send you the pictures.
We just got to bring back fist fights. Like, this is ridiculous.
Old school.
There's a bunch of grown men taking pictures of each other on the
Not
street.
ones that end in a knifing or a shooting. Just a fist fight where you go, all right, you done? Where the guy's laying on the ground or you're laying on the ground, and it's done.
Yeah,
it's
good old...
All right.
Yeah. And those guys didn't mind. They went, well, I fucked with a guy. He beat me up. That was it.
And then sometimes you'll be like, hey, let me do exactly what I did last time to get myself punched in the face. And maybe not. Maybe I won't do that now again.
Maybe
but now
consequences.
But with zero consequence, not even shaming. People aren't even ashamed of stuff they do anymore. And without any of that, they just run rampant.
Well, they also, every time you go to these rallies, you hear them go, that's harassment. Police. Like you touch someone.
Yes.
Someone called me a Nazi at the airport, and I took a picture of them, and I was like, you got a problem here? And then I go, do you want to talk to me and my Indian kids about what a racist I am?
Yeah.
I swear to God, I touched her like that. She called this airport security.
Oh, my
over.
God.
I didn't know my fingers were made of fucking cancerous AIDS, and they burnt a hole through a sweater.
Maybe you could have been a Vulcan. That just took a little touch. That is so fucking... They're the first ones to scream that.
this.
They
Fuck the cops and get the cops over here right
Because
now.
everything on the left, it's like everything is like super infantile. So it's always like, oh, you hurt someone's feelings.
Children.
You should get free stuff given to us. And then the logical conclusion from being children is that there should be parents somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, and then so like if you upset them, it's like teacher, adult, and then when you are an actual adult, that always becomes the state. It's always like, you know, that's why outside your thing. Wasn't that was your when you were speaking where that college professor is screaming at the cops for not arresting you? It's like it's
for not punching them.
Yeah.
You know the cops should beat us up.
This is my press
This is the guy. Look, I make a press pass. It say press on it. 2019. It's good for another year.
Unpack is my Uber license.
So I can do whatever I want because I make this. And then
is it just me?
Because I make this.
That picture doesn't look like that guy. Like he looks much
like
older.
A drawing.
It looks like him as a baby. Now show the other one. The other one is the guy. Oh, I only sent you one. The other one is the guy who said, "This is harassment." A little Chinese
harassment. Meanwhile, their whole gig is harassing
their
people.
job.
It's their job. And by the way, legally, they do have the right to do it. Yep. But then again, you have the right to yell that you're a piece of shit to them. So, but that's it about the left is they will bring up that First Amendment all the time. Freedom of speech, freedom of speech, freedom of speech. All right, I'd like to speak here. Hate speech, no, you're not allowed. You're like, wait a minute, how come it doesn't work? Again, infantile. Children say that. Well, can mommy have some too? No.
Yeah, you know
what? Well, that's different. Then try to explain to the child.
You know what Owen Benjamin was saying recently? I think there's a really good point. I think there's really something to this. Is that he was like, you have all these like these motherless women, and they basically have all this stuff that's made for babies. Yeah, childless women.
Right.
Sorry,
Childless
women,
right.
childless women, and they basically they have all these instincts that are like appropriate for a 2-year-old.
Oh, right.
But then they want to like govern society that way.
Right,
So it's kind of like,
That's
hey, you were supposed to have had a fucking kid, and you could get all that because that does make sense for a kid. Like, no one should hurt a 2-year-old's feelings. We should safeguard everything.
Wow, that
should
is
be provided
really
for them. But when you try to do that to like grown men, it's fucking ridiculous.
Doesn't work. Doesn't work.
And you notice, too, I've talked about this a lot recently, where these women just go, no, we're not having that. And they come over and they start, like I was talking to this fat teacher I know who's my neighbor upstate, and she goes, yeah, there were these guys, they cut off, this guy in a truck cut off a bunch of guys on a motorcycle, and the guys got off their motorcycle, they're going to go kick his ass. So I got out of my car and I said, this is not happening now. And I'm like, Lisa, you're a fucking tub. What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
Beat up 10 bikers? And she goes, after it, they eventually they went away. But after I got back in my car, I was shaking. I'm like, yeah, because you're a woman. Look in the fucking mirror. You're not the Terminator, you dumb bitch.
You're lucky you were shaking and not convulsing. Head injury on the street.
Dying. But they keep doing this. And you see this at rallies, too. The women parade out in the front. And they've got pink baseball bats. I'm going to brawl.
Are you?
Yeah, and then
you're not.
I've seen these ones where like Antifa chicks will attack dudes and the dudes punch them.
Oh yeah,
in the
punch
face.
him right back.
And then the guys in the Antifa group will be like, "You just hit a woman. Yes. You just hit a." It's like, what type of man allows a fucking woman to be like at the front lines of violence like this? And then when she is hit, it's like, how about fucking do something then? I mean, like, not half
She
the
should be
time.
at the rear echelon making coffee for the guy.
I didn't know she was a woman. She has a mask on.
Yeah. And then she gets clocked in the face, and the guy that hit her is the asshole.
Right.
Like Moldy Locks, she went to
Moldy Locks, yeah.
I'm gonna get me some Nazi scalps. Ow!
Wow, what the fuck happened? You're not supposed to hit me.
Yeah.
I hit you.
Yeah.
I punched Nazis.
So fucked up. Okay, Owen Benjamin tweeted something that was so funny. It was
The Me Too thing?
Me Too thing.
That's great.
It's so funny. It's hashtag Me Too. And he posted, this literally means pound me too.
Yeah, that got a retweet out of me.
It's really funny, man.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, Paul Joseph Watson talks about this. He did a whole video about the daycare generation. And he said, we're dealing with the first daycare generation where you grew up as a little kid learning that the way you get attention in a mob of screaming kids is to scream me as loud as you can and tell on people and just basically be a little cunt.
Yeah.
The daycares have turned these kids into screaming, hysterical little cunts.
Yeah, I feel like I was like I'm 34. I feel like I was the last age where like I was just told to play outside.
Yeah, go outside.
And if you came back and you were like, someone punched me in the face, it was like, okay, did you hit him back? Like, it was just like that. Like,
Yes.
and what happened is this guy, this NYU professor, I blank on his name, but he's a real anti-social justice warrior. And he was saying basically it's like, this is the first generation where there was always supervision around. Yeah. So even when they get to college, if something hurts their feelings, like, no one's like, yeah, well, tell that guy to fuck off or hit him back or whatever. It's like they're looking for a teacher. They're looking for, like, where's the adult here?
How do you change something in such a relatively short period of time? I mean, there is a definite line of one age and another where this group says, oh, yeah, it happens, fuck it, you know. And then this group, which is like, oh, no, I need this, and you have to give it to me, and I'm entitled. And it's just a stark line. That
Have you been skiing recently?
No, not recently.
I hit the slopes, and I don't mean I fucked a bunch of Asian chicks. Recently. Everyone is wearing a helmet. Every single person's wearing a helmet. I hadn't been on a slope for like 10 years, and I'm like, you're not going to hit a tree, you What are you, Sonny Bono's son? What are you so scared of? Ooh, I might bonk something.
Helmets for everything.
Everyone, kids, moms, old ladies, they've all got their fucking giant...
Honestly, I think that's why you don't see kids riding bikes anymore. When I was a kid, kids on bikes all the time, everywhere. You'd be driving, you'd see kids on bikes. I think they're like, yeah, I'm not going to look like a put a helmet. I just won't ride my bike.
I don't let my kids wear helmets, and people will comment like, get a helmet on that kid. Get a calculator, you stupid bitch. Figure out odds.
There's something to be said about not wearing the helmet.
Oh, God.
Maybe taking a few
Remember
bumps.
when we were kids, retards had helmets. So the
retards. Yeah, if you...
them, they kept falling.
Right. If you had a helmet on, your friends would call you a retard.
Yeah.
Ironic, the people with the least brain, like the most brain damage already, were the ones protecting. It's not like there are little scientists. Like, they're fucking, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
Wreck that thing.
Yeah, it's like, you're already, oh my God, he went from an 80 to a 75 IQ.
Like a paraplegic wearing knee pads. You don't need those things.
You don't need them. Yeah, kids are being raised in the helicopter moms and the stay inside, don't go outside. And it's fucked up everything.
It's our whole culture now.
Yeah,
don't debate. Like they say, okay, you don't like Nazis? Let's have Antifa and your Richard Spencer. Let's get them in a room. Hammer it out.
Yeah.
I go, no, we don't give Nazis a platform. In other words, you're scared.
Yeah,
well, none of them have been trained in the shit. The truth is, and like I know you've had conversations with Richard Spencer. I've had him on my show a couple times. Yeah, none of these guys could win a debate with him.
No,
that's the fucking thing. So their only option is to try to fucking punch him in the head because there's like literally nothing. They haven't been trained. They've only been trained to scream racist.
Yeah,
and now when they actually found one. They're like, oh, we've been calling everyone racist, so what do we do? Like, you know.
We need to bring back bullying. That's the solution here.
A little bit of bullying.
Wedgies, atomic wedgies.
That did stop a lot of people from continuing being an asshole.
And it helped nerds focus, and they invented computers and all kinds of great stuff.
It helped out in the long run.
And also, and those bullies,
anuses, I guess, and the cotton. It's like Adderall for your ass.
It's a perfect combination, like a nuclear chain reaction.
That's how you start a nerd.
Now go invent something cool.
Here, go make an apple.
It's all. I blame a lot of it on fucking welfare too, because it's like that's what made women need men. You know what I mean? Like that's what made the nerds ultimately succeed later in life, and that if you were a fucking retard who didn't do anything, you were just going to fail. We need people to fail. You need like a market where like, oh, okay, guess what? You're at a company now. No one cares if you talk about heteronormative whatever. You know what I mean? It's how much money have you made me? Okay, you're fired, and no fucking check from the government. Like no, like you need people to fail.
Yeah, people aren't allowed to fail anymore. It's
there's a war on meritocracy going on.
Yeah.
And when you fight meritocracy, you get less merit. So we've got all this affirmative action and women in the workforce and telling retards are doing a great job, and it's just a waste of money and time.
Yeah.
When you look at a school system that takes exceptional children, which is probably not even a word that you can even use anymore.
Right, yeah.
You're an exceptional child. We're going to put you in an exceptional class and foster these talents that you have. This is what I remember. And that kid, you'd always look and go, yeah, motherfuck that shit fuck. But they would do that. Now that is so bad to do because there are so many kids that aren't that kid, that instead of bringing up the few kids that are exceptional, you push everyone down to the lowest lowest level of moron, and that's where everyone has to stay.
It's like IQ redistribution. It's a
IQ redistribution.
I don't want anyone to be rich in IQ, so I'm going to make everyone dumb. Thatcher said that. She said the left would rather have the poor be poorer and the rich not be richer. They'd rather have them close here than both of them to be better off farther apart over here. They prefer this, and we're getting that in school, and it's profoundly un-American.
Yeah.
America is, if you're good at fucking baseball, you can be in the MLB.
Yeah. Your merits got you where you ended up for the most part. And now it's looked at like if you're good at something, it's actually frowned upon because you're making so many other people feel bad with your talent.
And that's bad for the people who aren't good at stuff, too. Because, like, what pulls them up is, like, celebrating the people who are good.
Right.
You know, like, if somebody who lives in, let's say, a neighborhood with a better culture than a neighborhood with a shitty culture, whatever skin color they may be, and you, the best thing for the shitty neighborhood is to, like, go, hey, this is how we got it right. This is like what you guys should be doing instead of like apologizing for your culture constantly.
It's the shame, competition, things like that are just taboo now. That's what made everything better. It made people better, made you want to work harder. Not everybody. Some people just give up. But it would be like, God, I would love to have that or be like that or be that smart or talented or whatever. And then it would drive you to maybe work at it.
Yeah.
Now, no fucking.
And it sucks, but you need failure.
I see my kids, they get trophies and they're like, yeah, whatever.
Means nothing.
My son just started baseball a couple years ago. His room is replete with trophies. They're fucking everywhere, and kids don't give a shit. I remember being a kid, and you'd see a trophy at someone's house, and you go, holy shit, you're
what's
a
that
ninja.
for? Damn.
What are you, a Jedi? How did you get a trophy? But now they got this. Have you heard about this? The kids are being discouraged from saying best friend, from having a best friend.
I was reading about this the other day.
Schools?
Who sits in a padded fucking room and thinks this shit up?
Best friend is offensive, and if they catch you having a best friend, they split you up and go hang out with that fucking loser for a little while.
Wow.
He needs a friend. No,
you need the loser. You need the best.
I don't want the loser. I want to hang out with my fucking friend.
You need the loser to be the loser. You need your best friend to be your best friend to bully the loser.
Remember Animal House where they're trying to get into the cool frat and they keep getting redirected to the
to
the blind guy and the guy with the turban? That's the school system now. They keep redirecting everyone to the dude with the turban.
It really has had such an impact on this country in a relatively short period of time that you can only imagine if it continues where it will go.
Communism. It's all
it'll go to communism.
So that's the fucked up thing. That's like what scares me about Trump the most is what like the backlash will be. You know what I mean? Like if this Trump thing doesn't work out, if it goes bad, then you're going to get a Bernie Sanders like candidate come in, and the same way you went from Bush to Obama. You're going to get like a real like the other direction.
Oprah would be worse.
Oprah would win. If she fucking runs, she'll win.
All you need to do is give a good speech now, and you're fucking presidential timber.
Yes. And she was. There's a video of her with a double dong and Gale.
Gotta be.
You just see their chocolate asses.
Oh God, hanging together, ripples coming off of them.
Wouldn't you love just to get in the middle of one of those and go shake it up
like you're shooting dice? Yeah,
you're shooting black lesbians.
Little Joe.
Come on, Snake Eyes.
Yeah, Oprah's got to have so many skeletons in that club.
All gays are decadent, all right? There's no gay who has a boyfriend that he makes love to on Thursdays.
Yeah.
They have eightsomes. There's they all have industrial mop buckets for their disgusting orgies.
Would that fuck Oprah over? I feel like that would just gain her street cred.
It might on the left. But
first of all, you lost the black vote right there by being
gays.
Black student, not like.
Yeah, that's a pretty like well kept secret by the left. But like black, which is I think they've moved away from blacks. Like that's not even like they're way more concerned with LGBT than they are with
blacks
black
don't
people.
behave. They're like a dog who pissed the bed. Like they go, hey, Negroes, I told you to vote for Prop 8 in California. You shut it down. Bad dog. Bad pet. And the blacks in California are like, well, we don't like gay marriage.
It's exactly how the Democrats and liberals treat the black community.
Yeah.
Like little animals or little pets and stuff. They can't function on their own. They need you to feed them and give them water and
socialist.
walk them.
Read Karl Marx. I don't like Karl Marx. He seems like a bad dog.
Bad dog.
No.
And then when they throw the fucking bone to go fetch and he just sits there, they go get it. Why aren't you paying attention?
You know what? You're going back to the pound.
You.
I want a gay dog.
Yeah.
And then they get trans.
They get a trans dog. And that's their new project, their new pet project.
So if you enjoyed that clip,
then subscribe to Compound Censored using this promo code.